again. Haven't seen you in a while. Shut up, Caroline. Hi. Welcome back to our video vlog. Video log.
Vlogs. We're starting up again, yay!
Look at this bed. I don't know how much of you've seen. I can't remember how much. None of this?
No, none of it.
As you see, there's a bed. There's a wardrobe. We'll show you it better later. But it is Bank Holiday Monday. We had decided to get up early and go out and do stuff. And it is 1 o'clock and we're just leaving the house now. Nearly 2 o'clock in fact. Shows how productive we are sometimes. I wanted to go to a city farm because I felt the need to see an animal in real life that's not just a dog. And so we're going to go to one called Brooks City Farm or something.
Brooks Farm.
Brooks Farm. It's in, well, I don't know where it is actually. So we're going to go do that now. And we'll bring you along and show you a cow or two or something like that. Whatever animals they have.
Or a duck.
Hopefully they're open because that'd be really annoying if they're not.
I bet they're not going to be.
We'll see.
Watch
Anyway,
this space.
well, didn't go to the farm. We were going to go to the farm. Ooh. But it closed at 4. We left the house around 2-ish, I think. And we thought by the time we get there, it was raining, we weren't really in the mood. And we were just thinking, well, there's not much point in traipsing all the way there. I can imagine if we're not happy with the weather, I can imagine that the animals probably wouldn't be happy with the weather either. So we didn't end up going. So we went to, well, buy some paint, which Sean is currently dealing with now. We are painting the stairs. We will show you the progress made in the house, just not today, just because we are tidying up some stuff because it's sort of been a bit, as I've said 100 times, it's sort of just been a bit upside down. Everything's been moving around the place and we're trying to sell some stuff but no one's buying anything. Just so annoying. Also, oh, I've got a knot in my hair. So I'm now going to make some banana bread because I got some bananas from work and they got a bit smushed in my bag. So I'm going to make some banana bread. I haven't made vegan banana bread before, so we'll see how this goes. It shouldn't be a problem. It should be quite easy because there's not much to it really. Right, I'm gonna get on and do this then, and I'll show you the outcome.
All the stars we steal from the night sky will never be enough. Never be enough. Towers of gold are still too little. These hands could hold the world, but it'll never be enough.
So far, I've not followed the recipe properly because I'm a rebel without a cause. But here we have flour, walnuts, banana, sugar, and a bit of cinnamon, because why not, in a bowl. And now I'm going to mix it together and hope, oh, and oil, which is the binding thing. And I hope that it sticks. I hope I've actually followed the recipe. I've just got it off of BBC Good Food. Bananas, oil, sugar, flour, baking powder. Don't want to forget that, otherwise it'll be a pancake. You can see the tiniest little bird in the garden. It's so sweet. What is that? It's so fat. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. I think it's a wren. It's so sweet. Oh my god, I need a pet wren. I saw something run across our front garden. I thought, oh god, a mouse. It's a mouse in the garden. We're going to get a mouse in the house. But no, it's just this little birdie. Our neighbours are having a wedding at the minute, so that's why the marquee is there. Not getting married in the back garden, obviously, but they've had celebrations recently. Oh my god, the bird is so cute. Oh my god, I need a pet. We have resident cats. So the family on the left, the one who are having the wedding at the minute, they have a cat which mainly lives outside, and it's quite a feral cat. I mean, she's quite friendly in the sense that she's not going to attack me if I go outside, but she doesn't particularly like being touched, and she is always so fat. And I don't know if it's because they feed her too much or because she's eating all the wildlife. And family on this side have 2 cats, and again, just they end up eating all the wildlife. And so when you see little birds like this, I'm just like, how sweet. I hope it's gonna survive and not be eaten by the cats next door. Don't get me wrong, I do like cats. I just wish they didn't kill everything. I know it's in their nature, but at the same time, stop it. It's really mean. My banana bread is in the oven and I'm just tidying up a little bit because it's a bit of a mess. Oh, God, I feel like my life is just, well, this house is just never clean. It's just something, it's just constantly filthy. Even though we do clean it, we're not scumbags, I promise. There she is. Straight out of the oven. Looks alright, looks alright. Right, now I could do two things. I could start making dinner as it's 7:15. Or I could play Sims. Taste test time. I'm freezing. Any noise you can hear, that's our neighbours having a party in the back garden. They had one, they've had two days of partying last week, and obviously today is the third day. because it's a wedding, you know, we'll let it go, because usually we'd be like, no more music. But oh well. Anyway, right, I'm trying the banana bread. Tastes like banana bread. Well done me. It's 9:30 and I've almost finished making dinner. Considering it's the end of the bank holiday weekend, we should be eating dinner at 8 and then should be in bed for 9:30 at the latest, but we instead are having dinner at 9:30.
We've definitely been an hour ahead of everything we've ever done.
Yeah, we haven't planned. This weekend's been quite bad for time. We've been going to bed at like 1:30. It's just because it's when you haven't got anything to do, you're like, well, I'll just faff around. That's what we've been doing. Well, I've been doing. You've been painting. But now I'm making dinner. Although we weren't very hungry. But so I've got making a tagine for the first time in my life. It's not really a tagine though because I haven't used all the correct ingredients. Basically, here we are. Chickpeas, pepper, mushroom, onions, garlic, what else is in there? Carrot, you can see stuff. And then some spices and a bit of tomato paste, all that we had left. And yeah, it tastes okay. Instead of rice, I'm having quinoa because, well, the recipe book said to do it, so now I am. I've never cooked quinoa before in my life, so I don't know if it's how it's meant to cook. I don't know if you're meant to, obviously I boiled it, but I don't know what the texture is meant to be like. I've obviously eaten it before, but I haven't really thought about the texture of it. Obviously with rice, you know, quinoa, is it meant to have a bite to it? Is it not? Who knows? We'll eat it anyway, see what happens. But yes, gonna serve this up. Watch Airline on YouTube because someone mentioned it on Twitter a couple of weeks ago or days ago, and now I'm obsessed with it again. And then go to bed. An FYI for everyone out there, if you go to the gym, take your makeup off before you go, or after, in fact, you've worked out. Because I went to the gym at lunchtime last week, more than once obviously, because otherwise it wouldn't make a difference to my life. And I didn't take my makeup off because obviously lunchtime I was like, I can't bother to take it off, I'll just power through. I managed to sort of like dabs my face with a towel afterwards. I'll get in the shower and just sort of just do like a body shower. And then on Wednesday I was like, what on earth is going on? I had so many spots on my forehead and it's sort of just like all here. I've broken out quite badly. Makeup's obviously covering it, but you probably see a bit of redness and stuff. It's very beautiful. So note to self and to anyone who goes to the gym, take your makeup off. I'm sure that everyone knew that already, apart from me. But I was like, I will be fine. No, I wasn't. But thank God it was the bank holiday weekend. So because for these 4 days, I've been able to let my skin breathe and squeeze all my spots because I love squeezing my spots. But Sean gets cross with me for doing it. Yeah. Anyway, let's have dinner. It's 10:10 and Sean is going to paint the stairs.
I'm living the dream. Spotlight on Sean. Oh yeah.
Gonna go to bed. And that's it for Monday. Wow. What a mad bank holiday weekend we have had.
I bet you missed us.
Ah, we're back in true boring fashion. Anyway, see ya hopefully tomorrow if it's not too deathly boring.
Goodbye.
Bye!
Hello, it is Tuesday and we've just got back. It's, what is it, about, yeah, it's 7:15. It's nice that it's staying light instead of a miserable dark day. Caroline's just bought some clothes and she's just trying them on.
Oh,
Doesn't look that bad.
Let me do a catwalk. It's hideous.
We're thinking Space Girl.
Small, this is.
Is that a no?
Yeah.
I think it goes well with your pyjama bottoms.
Yeah, you know. I think it highlights how white I am as well.
Yesterday it was very minimal me on the camera because I was painting the stairs. Get ready for this. Wow. White. It's gloss white. Trust me, it looks better than it did. But yes, final stage is decorating. We'll just have to put things away because everything, where I've kind of been focusing on one area, everything's everywhere. Anyway, we're gonna, I think, sort dinner out now, and then I've got to take up all the masking tape that was around everything I painted thus far, and then put some more masking tape on things that need painting. When will it end? Looking good, Caroline.
This is size small. Size small. Size small.
It's a bit on the big side.
And then, may I say, this is a size small. Oops. Size small, also too big. Size small, also too big. You've seen this one already, too big. Okay, size, this is a size 10 dress, a little bit too small for me. What's going on? What size is size small and what size is size 10?
So as you can see, Caroline is not a happy
disaster.
bunny.
Why is it all going to, what's wrong with the place?
Maybe the jumper will fit.
Right,
Fingers crossed for the jumper.
Size S jumper. Size S. It fits.
It fits.
It's a bit roomy, but whatever else does. I mean, it's not, again, is it meant to be oversized? Because what does it say about this jumper? Just says knitted jumper. Yeah, I mean, again, I wouldn't say that was size small.
So while Caroline is making dinner, I'm bringing the camera down to her, but I thought I'd show you what I've been doing. Exciting stuff. Here's all the masking tape that was around the skirting board so I can paint them. And disaster has struck. It's pretty much all the way down. It's taking the paint off. Sigh. There's more there. I have to paint it again. Brilliant. But the stairs are a lot there. All the same tone of white now. And what I'm doing currently is using a rag, these are our Disney Lego toys on the other side, to clean up all the paint that got onto the glass last time. God, this house is too white that it can't focus.
So for dinner today I couldn't be bothered to do much, so I had some frozen, that was me picking up something that was hot, that's no longer hot. Had some frozen beetroot burgers which I made last week. I put them in the freezer. So they're beetroot burgers, spaghetti for tomorrow's lunch. And then, along with salad, onion rings, because who cares? A little bit of unhealthiness, eh? Yeah, that's for dinner. We need to do a Morrison shop because tomorrow's dinner is supposed to be a spinach and potato curry. This is all the potatoes we have left. It's not going to be enough. But oh well, right, gonna eat this and watch Airline. And there we are. Obviously these are not homemade. The onion rings are from a packet. Homemade and salad. Yippee!
It is 9:32. We've made lunch for tomorrow and now Going to bed. Well, am I going to bed? No, we're apparently not. Caroline's just turned her computer on, which means she's playing Sims, which means I am going to paint this window. I've just spent the last like 45 minutes getting from where I first painted it. Focus. There was paint obviously all there was all on this glass and it just wouldn't budge. I got the, you know, as best as I can off. But now I have to paint this because I don't know if you can see it in this camera, but these stairs are like super brilliant white gloss. When I initially painted it, this was super white gloss, but apparently because it has oil in it, I think I've told you this, what a boring life I lead. But it's gone yellow, so I've now got to repaint it. Joy, oh joy. Hello. It's Wednesday and I'm tired now. I'd like it to be the weekend. Same old. Oh, let's not stand there. So it's about 7 o'clock. We've just come back from the co-op just to buy some stuff for dinner tonight. I am going to be finishing off the painting this evening of downstairs. So this is what it currently looks like. All masked and taped up. Don't ask about the weird shape. As you can probably tell, this was once a door all the way down. We had it blocked in. Yes, Caroline's in a very yellow room. What you doing? This is our mess, by the way. This is our selling room currently. Anyone want to buy any of this stuff? Coat? A bag? A Caroline?
I'm selling something on Depop.
Depop. The next thing I've got to do is, it may look white in this light, but repaint this door frame. As you can see, we had, I don't know what you saw last time, but we had this boxed in. That's been painted, but now this door frame looks yellow. So I've got to paint that, and then there's a few bits of skirting board around here. Wahoo! And then I'm going to put all of my tools in the shed down the bottom of the garden and burn it and never use them again. Only joking. So yeah, that's our evening pretty much. At some point Caroline will disappear, drift away and play Sims, but that's not yet. Greetings! So it's later. I've nearly finished with the painting and we've eaten, and Caroline's watched what feels like the 2975th episode of Airline.
I love Airline.
And she's still going.
Fly with me, let's fly away.
We're currently having a debate about the Duke of Edinburgh's operation he's just had.
It's not.
So he's had a double hip replacement. Caroline has just, for the last 10 minutes, told me that a double hip replacement will be that they take the entire hip out. Entire hip from the body out, just like a toy, just like he's got a zip you undo and you just go, cheers for your hip. Right, take them off. Put the legs on the side, we don't need them for a minute. We're just gonna put a plastic hip into him. Okay, cool. What height was he? Oh, we don't really know that. Okay, so we'll just attach the legs at a random height. Oh look, the Duke of Edinburgh's 7 foot tall.
No, the skin is still attached, so it's just unhooking the femur from the hip. Like here's the hip and here's the hip and here's the leg, so you just unhook each leg and you pull the hip out.
And what, so his legs are just like that off the end of the...
The legs aren't attached to me, they're on the bed. You put a new hip in, you slot the thing back in.
Google it right now.
I can't. But that
Just Google what is a hip replacement.
My kneecaps.
My kneecaps!
My kneecaps are really queasy and I can't do that kind of thing now. Now you've said what it actually is, that makes more sense in my mind.
And so for the whole day you've been thinking he's had his entire hip?
I've always thought that's what a hip replacement was. I thought it was you got a hip replaced.
She just asked me, she said, do old people usually get hip replacements? And I was like, well yeah, that's, you get older, your hips go. She's like, yeah, but he's 96 and to have his whole hip replaced is a bit ridiculous.
It's going to be quite a long process to heal him. He's going to have to learn to walk again. You know, all that gout.
Especially when he's 8 foot tall.
Not going to get taller.
With the Queen on his shoulder, like the BFG.
His femurs will not be replaced, and the same length.
Yeah, no, but what if they just attach it? Oh, Duke, you're 7 foot tall now.
No, you just do a massive incision, and you just
Go on, what do you do?
Massive incision,
Like a flap of skin. You just take the hip out.
and then you just somehow just unhook each femur, and you just somehow manage to get the hip out, and then walk around with it and go, I'm the hip of a king.
Caroline forgot that like muscle tendons and fibres are attached to
the.
the.
I'm really queasy now. My kneecaps, I can't walk ever again.
Does anyone else's knees, when they talk about this sort of thing, start going funny? Because Caroline, for her entire life, that's the one thing when you start talking about hips and operations, her knees, I can only imagine them feel like they've got like a draft in them, like an ache to them.
I don't know what the feeling's like. It's like a feeling in your knees.
Caroline's literally about an 80-year-old.
It's like a dull ache, even though there's no pain there. It's a weird. It's in the bit where below the bone is. Oh.
So yes, this is our fun debate. If you actually know the answers, comment below.
You're a hip replacement medic.
Yeah, if you've had your hip replaced, and do you know what?
What's that noise? Was that me? Oh, it was. I thought it was a doorbell or something. Ooh.
Caroline's bought a new candle.
Oh wait, what's that?
From TK Maxx.
It's apple and melon flavoured. It's delightful.
It's delightful. Hello, it is Thursday. One more day until it's Friday, and then it's the weekend. Is it me, or do the short weeks after long weekends feel like the longest weeks ever? They are literally the longest weeks. These are normally in my workplace where people take work off because a lot of them have kids and it falls on the half term. Boy oh boy, the ones that are left without kids are just sitting there like, bored. If any of my people from work watch this, I'm not really bored, so don't give me more work. I'm back and I'm making food. We have an abundance of food in the fridge for lunches tomorrow, which is great, which means tonight can be 3 things, as we like to call it. So we're having Linda McCartney sausages, I'm making chips, and we're gonna have baked beans or something really healthy. I am just making the wedges or chips. So I've just cut up a load of potatoes, I've just put pepper on them. I'm going to put garlic salt on them because it's the best thing in the world, and paprika. Then I'm gonna put them in the oven for about 25 minutes and they should be perfect. Caroline is on her way home. She's just been to the doctors, not the doctors, dermatologist for her face. I think it was something she bought on Groupon. I have no idea. She can explain. But she's on her way back now. As it's London, the tubes are an absolute nightmare tonight, which is superb. Had to wait for 5 trains, and I was saying to Caroline, I was just like, I'm zen. It's fine. I can't get on this one. I'll wait for the next one. Next one came, I couldn't get on that. I was like, it's fine. I'll wait. Next one came, couldn't get on that, started being pushed, and I was like, Zen has gone, get me on this train, I need to go home. So yes, that's my journey. So tonight is the final countdown for painting. I literally cannot wait. I have to do another coat of the door frame down here, and then it's just a few bits of painting on skirting boards upstairs, and then I can tidy everything. So our little, excitement of being able to show you everything this week may not happen, or it may happen on a weekend. Who knows?
Hi. So, I'm back from being out, had dinner, faffed around, and I need to tell you something horrible. My dad for Easter bought me some Bouger almond and sea salt caramel chocolate truffles. They came in this egg here, which is wooden. It opens like so. Just dropped it. That's it there, okay? I've never had Bougie Bougie before, and I know they're expensive. I'm not sure why they're expensive, because they're just chocolate. I've eaten them. Do you know why I've eaten them? Because there were 3 in this egg. 3. And they were about that big, okay? So you might think, oh, that's not too bad, although obviously everyone's thinking, who wants just 3 chocolates? Well, to make matters even worse, my dad didn't take the price tag off it, and I don't think he realised how much it was when he bought it, because I don't think he would have bought it otherwise. This, with 3 chocolates in, cost, it actually hurts my feelings to say it, $12.99. I'm actually disgusted. Oh, my hair looks great. I'm actually disgusted at that, and I think that that's absolutely outrageous. There's nothing fancy about them whatsoever, and if you are watching this and you would like to try Bougie Bougie chocolates, I would say don't waste time. If they're going for free, then go ahead, but I'm actually like disgusted by it. Mainly as well because obviously as a vegan, I don't want to make people's lives more difficult, and the fact my dad's gone out and spent £12 for 3 chocolates makes me really like horrible, because I'm like, well, the reason I've gone vegan is for whatever reason. He's tried to accommodate me for an Easter gift and spent a bloody fortune on 3. I'm sorry, but this is just not working for me. He's gone and bought something for me because I'm vegan, that's dairy free. It tastes good, I can't deny that, but it does not taste like £12.99 for 3 chocolates. Absolute rip-off. You can go to Lidl, get a whole pack of Choco Thins, which are basically chocolate Pringles, for about 99p. Or you can get almond and orange bar of chocolate, about 1.25. Or you can get raspberry dark chocolate for 1.25. I think the owners of the Bougie Bougie company must be sat in gold thrones. That's the only solution for it, because there's no reason, there's nothing different about it that makes it worth £12.99. And if they think this wooden egg is worth £12.99, then they're idiots. I have to keep the egg though, that's probably one of the worst things about it. Can't chuck it away, it costs bloody fortune. Hand painted wooden egg. What the hell? It's going to be a family heirloom. I'll pass it down to my children and great-grandchildren and great-great-great-grandchildren. That's it. Figured it out. It's going to be an heirloom. Pre-dinner snack. Pre-dinner, post-dinner snack. Yes.
All land. Luke gets his fair share of fog, but this is the worst I've ever experienced.
Why is it when I look in the mirror, I don't look as awful as when I put this camera on? Wow, that is a look. My hair is just awful because I went to the gym this morning. No, I didn't. This afternoon, and then I went to have a facial treatment done, and they put a band on your hair, which makes it flat. And so obviously that's why it's like this. And I'm going to wash it tomorrow. So I promise you, I'm not going to be going to work like this because I probably get sent home immediately. Joy. I went to have microdermabrasion done to my skin, which, hello, if you didn't know, was, well, I'm actually about to explain to you what it is, but in actual fact I don't know what it is because I didn't have it done. The woman looked at my skin and was like, oh, you've got some quite bad spots on your face and you can't have it done with those spots on your face, because I think what it is, it's like buffering kind of experience, but it's like little sand particles, but obviously not real sand, getting sort of really rubbed into your skin. It's like a really deep exfoliating treatment, and I really wanted it done because I want to get rid of all the blackheads on my face, although I've realised from googling they're not actually blackheads. I've got, what's it called, like sebacus something? I don't know what it is, but basically it's like the dots you get on your nose and on your chin that are not blackheads, because blackheads are apparently lumps, whereas these are obviously when you just have pores that are dark. I don't know, it's too much technical stuff. I just don't want them on my face anymore. I'm fed up of it. I'm too old to be having any sort of spot, and I want to have porcelain skin like a living doll, like that. But I wasn't allowed to have it done, so I had a facial of some sort of peel, but it wasn't a peel because nothing was peeled off my face. It was just like a more intense face mask wasn't too impressed with the fact I couldn't have microdermabrasion, but it was 3 sessions that I bought from Groupon. Thank you, Groupon, for saving my life. So I'm going to go back in a couple of weeks and hopefully my skin will stop being 15 years old and have not got any spots on it. I mean, all the big ones like this. Yeah. I mean, this is me squeezing my spots, and Sean keeps telling me to stop squeezing my spots, and I go, yeah, okay, and continue with what I'm doing. I can't help myself. It's like something possesses my body and squeezes my spots for me. I have no control over the matter. Nothing I can do about it. But yeah, they are starting to go, but yeah, I'm not keen on the spotty look on me because I've paid my dues. Dues. I had spots, I've had cystic acne, and now it's time for me to live a life with no spots. So, blackbirds have spoken like the first word. Peace for the air, peace for the sea. Peace for the world. You're welcome. Good morning. It's Saturday. Saturday, 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 Saturday. You're welcome again. Right, battery's flashing. So, quickly, just let you know, having breakfast. I've been up since 7:30 because I'm now an old woman, and when my alarm goes off, I get up. It's been happening quite a lot recently, and I don't appreciate it. Well, I do, but I'd also quite like to be able to lie in, but now I'm like, I'm awake! It's now 9:30 because Sean has been lazing, and I've played Sims because I'm a productive kind of person. Oh. I've made breakfast, you know, sausages. A sausage sandwich is what I'm thinking for breakfast because, well, why not? We definitely should have had porridge because that's healthier for you, I guess, but at the same time, I don't care. Bread is buttered, sausages are sausaged, oh yes. Yes!
Hello.
The drinks purple and something's ripe. Na-na-na-na-na all day and night. The apples are ripe, the plums are red. The poor pig is sleeping in their blankety bed.
Yeah. We're going on an adventure.
Going on a bear hunt.
We're going on a bear hunt.
Gonna catch a big one.
We have
I'm
a
not
wedding.
scared.
We have a wedding meeting later on.
Yeah.
But we have decided to come and explore Chingford. That's what we're doing. We're going to, yes, explore the streets of Chingford and then go to the Feel Good Cafe. Some guy just thinks I'm
Train driver man.
yeah, vlogging something else. But yeah, that's what we're doing. We'll show you the Feel Good Cafe because it's amazing. Everything's vegan.
Cafe.
It's
amazing.
Amazing. Anywho, this is a boring street, so I'm not going to vlog it. And away we go. It's a really weird place. It's like inside. It's like inside but not inside. You've got all different boutiques. And then here it is. The Feel Good Cafe. Never has Caroline been more happy than today.
I haven't had whipped cream in about, I don't even know how long. It doesn't any different to me.
That's what it looks like. Hot chocolate and marshmallows and
Obviously it's
whipped cream. Yeah. Is it good?
If I was an Instagram post, I'd be going do 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 do. Got some food. This is a vegan a bean burger with some cheese, mayonnaise, and salad.
Thanks for the pictures.
Oh, did I? These cakes look amazing. And this is what they have on offer. Hi. We love this place. We're just leaving now. And they've just given us some, what are they, like energy balls?
Peanut butter energy balls.
Oh, thanks, Feel Good Calf.
Use cafe.
Okay,
Calf.
cafe. It's really, really good food.
No house is too small. He's adopted me.
Hello.
Come in, Dudley.
Time to play.
Softly nuts. Dudley. You have a great house. Yeah.
You want a greyhound?
Oh no, they're beautiful.
It's a bit later. I'm looking fresh as a daisy. We're back home. We've been back for a while now. I've done Morrison's online delivery. I've got myself a Ribena because for some unknown reason my nose has got blocked. I haven't got a cold and I don't think it's hay fever. I think it's just one of those, you know, when you kind of feel run down even though I'm not run down. My body's just being dramatic. And Sean's doing some DIY stuff. What a fun day.
Nearly there.
We wish we lived in Chingford right next to that vegan cafe because we would go there every day. If you're ever in East London, in the Chingford area, we recommend you go there.
Do you want to see what I've been doing?
What's that doing, Matt? Cupboard won't close. How messy my baking cupboard is, it gives me a bit of grief. Hey, how'd you do that?
I pushed the bowl in.
You're so talented.
Come and see what monstrosity I'm making.
Dripping goodness. Don't make no sense.
So you've learnt the dance then?
Like this. Are you dripping goodness? That's all I know. And then this thing. Do I look like Bruno Mars?
Yeah, 100%. I actually thought he was in the kitchen. So this is what I've been doing. It's a mess. But tomorrow you'll see a massive difference. So I'm currently making a sort of mantle piece in our fireplace. However, it's not straight. It never was straight. I refuse to go out and buy another slab to fit in here. And I don't even have the tools to cut a slab. So I've had to use a chisel and a hammer, which evidently just smashed the slab into pieces.
Like I told you it would do.
Yep. And it's been a fun game of jigsaw. So a lot of that is no more nails. It's on cement with no more nails, keeping the parts together. And then tomorrow morning I'm going to have to cement all the cracks in. And then put a layer of cement over it and let that dry. And I'm going to paint it black. And only you will ever know what it looked like.
Are you dripping finesse?
So tomorrow, Caroline is going to the gym in the morning.
I want to go to the gym. Don't make me go.
She booked herself onto a class, so she has to go.
No, I can cancel it. Click of a button.
And we have food coming at 10 in the morning.
No, in the evening.
Is it in the evening?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. But for me, I'm going to be cleaning out the shed, and then I'm going to be putting stuff back in the shed so I can get all of the tools out of this house. Caroline's currently fascinated with that Bruno Mars song, which sounds like it was produced in the early 90s. Anywho, we have ordered some takeaway because we're being lazy.
Oh, that's what I was going to do. Thanks for reminding me.
And we shall show you when it comes. Fingers crossed.
It's 8:30. It came really quickly. It said it was going to come at 5 past 9. Spring rolls. We're just checking for meat. Because last time we ordered from them, we had meat in our food. Egg fried rice, mushroom fried rice with no egg. Perfect. Cannot wait. That was the offender last time, wasn't it?
That's as clean as a whistle.
A what?
A whistle. Cool
I
whistle.
thought they were sunglasses. I was like, where are those sunglasses? That's tofu, that's fine. And tofu and ginger, no, garlic stuff. Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait! Can't wait!
My heart and soul into this organization.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
I'm not gonna just
Chinese
give up
food,
the presidency.
and Sean, and clean laundry. What more could a gal want?
Okay. It's 10:30. We said about an hour ago we're gonna go to bed. But instead, I painted the loft hatch. Not sponsored. Lol. And in our little officey room, Caroline has been watching
Graham Norton.
a
What's it called that doll here?
the Tooth Floss, isn't it?
Oh no. Backpack Kid.
Yeah, it's called The Floss.
It took the stage as Katy Perry performed. And
Yeah, look, I can do that. That's so easy. This here.
Caroline,
took over the show.
I can do that. It's so easy.
Caroline is determined.
It's so easy. Who can't do it?
Yeah, get your stretch out. Nice, nice.
Someone
Fantastic.
who wants to know how to do the splits and the stretching.
That is great. It's good stuff. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to do it this way.
You're not doing it. Your face. I'm so glad I called that. You were like, I'm doing it.
I was doing it.
What you did? He didn't do that.
He's doing it. Oh yeah, I lost it.
Oh.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. That's me.
Fantastic. So how is it? It's
Like this.
I can't do it.
Yeah, at least I can do it.
Hold on. I feel like an old man trying to I can't do it.
You're like an old man. So you get to
Dancing with the young kids.
Hey. Hey.
Okay, we're going to bed now.
I'm doing
That is not it. You're not doing the arms.
I have to get my hips ready so I know it. I'm like a pendulum. I'm just figuring it out. Oh, I lost my zone. I'm a queen.
Now turn around and look.
Have I got it? Have I lost it?
Don't know. Do it quicker. Quicker, the quickest you can. Speed up.
Right, I did it and you didn't. Gosh. Morning. Showing you what I'm having for breakfast on this Sunday morning. When I say we, Sean's gonna have it. Pancakes.
Pancakes.
Blueberry pancakes. Oh, I'm
Oh,
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Blueberry pancakes. Look at them.
Little blueberry in there. Big old blueberry in there. Oh, that one's got all the blueberries. They look a bit disgusting, but I'll eat them.
But anyway, so we're gonna have some pancakes and then we're gonna just continue with our Sunday, but we'll leave the vlog there, I think, this week, because it's probably quite a long one. And we are probably gonna do a house tour, I would say. It's not really a tour, it's just showing you what we've done in the house.
We took pictures when we first moved in of what the house was like, so I'm gonna try and match the pictures up, and then... My hair's great. And then, yes, we're gonna do a proper video about our house. At the minute it's still a bit messy and whatnot and tools lying around, so there's no point in doing it then. There's no point in doing it like this because you won't get a feel for what the house is like because it just looks like a big mess still. Story of our lives, always a messy house. Story of my life.
So we will see you next week.
Bye.
Till